Taylor St. Louis in the house. How you doing, girl?
Woo-hoo. I'm great, thank you. I'm super excited to be here. It's a nice little vacation, and who doesn't love a good Survivor game?
That's so true. I can't believe that you're here in the flesh, that you took time out of your busy life to be here with us. One of the best female LRG players out there, one of the most experienced for sure. Are you nervous? Are you excited?
I don't get nervous. I get excited. I am really excited. There definitely is an aspect, I guess, of nerve, being that I'm going into a group of people that all know each other. They've all played your game, and I haven't yet. So there is a little bit of nerve considering that topic. But other than that, like, I'm a pretty social person. I get along with people well, so I'm sure it'll just give me a couple of rounds.
Now, there's going to be a ton of people listening to this that have never done a sort of, I guess, pro LRG before. This will give them a taste of what it's like. But what advice would you give to them if maybe after this experience they want to go apply to others, they want to go to Survivor BC or Realfoot or what have you? What advice would you give to them going into other LRGs?
Yeah, I think there's so much good content out there that, like, the more you watch, the more you can really understand them and how their game mechanics work. And the thing about LRGs, like professional, I guess you could say LRGs, is that they're very, like, consuming, mentally consuming, physically consuming. You're not just playing for a day, you're not just playing for a weekend. Sometimes you're playing for 5 days at a time, 7 days at a time. So those take into consideration that has a big impact on how you play, and you're definitely a lot more raw, a lot more vulnerable, a lot more emotional. So just a good balance and have a good mindset going into it, and never give up.
One thing that I really like about you is you know what your strengths are. Having played so many LRGs, you've recognized that, you capitalized on that. How exactly, or what exactly, did it take in order to identify those things in yourself?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think for me, it's always being adaptable. It's that if something doesn't work, not giving up and not being so hard on myself and just learning from it. And so always be learning. Like I've played however many LRGs and I still have areas of improvement and growth that can be done in these things. So to always be adaptable, never take things for face value, and really just always be learning. And that's how the good players are made.
You have super studied Survivor Durant's history, did a crash course, and I'm very impressed with how much you have retained in such a short amount of time. Going into the game, based on players that could be there, is there anyone that you are worried about, anyone that you would want to work with, anyone that you absolutely would not work with?
Yeah, I think a lot of my strategy comes with always being open to playing with anybody, whether they intimidate me or they don't. Coming into this, I don't have a lot of connections, so I need to be open. I need to never write somebody off. So there definitely are players that scare me more than others. There are bigger resumes, but honestly, I'm always that person in games. I'm always the one with a bigger resume, like an LRG resume that goes miles and miles away. So I'm not intimidated of players because I am one of those players. So
fair enough. And
I have that advantage because they don't really know me that well. So I never write anybody off. Anybody that wants to work with me, I will work with, and then just exploit the threats when I best can.
And what is your hope? What do you hope to get out of this LRG?
I want to make an impact on Survivor Durant. I want to make my impact on Survivor Durant. I don't have a history within the LRG itself, and so I want people to be known. I want people to know about me and know what I'm capable of, and not have that be cut short. I want to make an impact. I want to sink my teeth into the game, and just make my own history with it.
TSL, we are so excited to have you here. Jared, do you have any questions for the legendary TSL?
No. Just I can't wait to see you, Queen.
Thank you.
Succeed and win.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.